Okay, morning, folks. Bit sort of grey and misty outside, which is sort of typical warm sector weather, really. As you can see, we're overnight between this sort of weak warm front that went through and the cold front that's still at the moment out to the west of us. By 12 o'clock, will 1 o'clock, probably in the afternoon as well, be over the top of us. So this looks like it's going to lurk for most of the day. There are varying forecasts, some saying it might clear in late afternoon, others saying it's going to be here in the evening, but I think it's going to be with us for most of the day. And then we sort of make a reappearance of a bit of a wiggling front for tomorrow. But hopefully then the weekend looks reasonably clear with northwesterly winds. Winds today, southwesterly, to be honest, not that strong around here, although it's saying 30 knots at flying height. It doesn't feel strong out there at the moment. I think probably 10 knots on the ground. And the TAFs, let's just look at Farnborough, as it looks like it's actually being updated slightly. It's saying temporary between sort of 10 and 1, 6,000 meters rain and drizzle broken at 1,800 feet. So sometime between 1 and 4, you're getting a change coming through. But it really is not till later in the day, 2 till 5, possibility of it clearing through, scattered at 2,500 feet. So you are getting quite changeable weather, but sometime later, probably very late afternoon. SatPic shows the slow progress of this front here. It's embedded in the cloud here. The brighter white bits are the rain, and you can see these on the rainfall radar. It's not fast moving. As you can see, a couple of hours worth, it just sort of drifts across a bit of Wales, and the main belt of it here has actually yet to reach us. So if I'm honest, folks, I think there's very little chance of flying during the sort of morning, even into the afternoon. The evening group might be lucky and get the clearance and get some flying in. What we get tomorrow looks like a bit of a lottery, depending on that wiggling, trailing front that comes across us. It might be flyable in the morning and then wet in the afternoon, is the current sort of forecast. So not a good couple of days, really, but fingers crossed for the weekend. So if anybody wants to know about airspace, well, very, very little going on in the southeast of England at the moment. And looking at that, that's going to be the same for tomorrow. I'm sure we'll get some things happening over the weekend that'll be notified tomorrow. Apart from that, I don't think there's any other activity on the airfield, no notified jet movements that I've seen. So bit of a short forecast, folks, and not a promising one, unfortunately. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, either at the briefing or maybe on the airfield.